following has been paid for by the Pens World Order. Bum, 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 ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. 7-2-1 to start the season, just like we always predicted it would go. Pens win over the St. Louis Blues 6-3 on a Monday night. I completely forgot this game was going on, at least when I did my previews. I know it was going on tonight. But anyway, Pens win to close out the October portion of their home schedule. I completely botched that. But anyway, Pens win 6-3. Big night for Crosby. And we have 15 points. People didn't think we'd get 15 points before Thanksgiving. This is the Let's Go Pens Fan React, where we do a reaction to each and every Pittsburgh Penguins game or within 24 hours of it, or your money back. So, Pens win on a Monday night in Pittsburgh. You know, Pens fans really needed a good comeback because of, things just haven't gone very well for the city of Pittsburgh. Steelers didn't have a very good game. And, how are the Riverhounds doing? Anyway, so Pens were up tonight. This is a back-to-back. They'll have another game tomorrow night. And it's a 4-game set this week. And the Pens aren't going to be back home until next Thursday into November. And this is going to be a team that we're not going to see again until the end of the year. The St. Louis Blues are literally our last game of the season. So who knows what things are going to look like then. And the Blues come in banged up. No Neighbors, no Schwartz. Binnington ain't playing tonight. They throw out Joel Hofer? I said Ryan Hofer, but I know I'm thinking of. Yeah, they throw out Joel Hofer out there in goal tonight. Not the best. They run Binnington 85% of the time for a reason. And the Pens, they see it's Hofer out there and they go, delightful. Brian Rust comes in. First shot of the game and it's in the net and they score. Glasses seeing everything. As Philippe Hollander, who's in because we're out of Richard Raquel for about the next 2 months. And the Pens go, all right, yoink, Philippe Hollander, you're on the front line right now. And he goes, okay. Down the ice he goes. Erik Karlsson finds Rusty, belts it into the net. Rust is second. Karlsson is seventh. Hollander is second. And it's 1-0. All right, we're cool. We're good. We're fine. You know, Blues push it back the other way. Pens collect it. Brazel brings it up to Evgeny Malkin. Down low, 2-on-1. Malkin slides it over and Hofer way over slides, and it goes right to Anthony Mantha's stick, who just goes, okay. And he puts it in. 2 goals, 2 shots, 2-0 within a minute. Mantha has his 5th. Malkin is 13th, league leading. Brazel is 5th. 2-0 Pittsburgh. It's going to be an easy night. It's going to be an easy night, everyone. Barely anybody at PPG. The concessions will have everything wrapped up by 9:15. It's going to be an easy shift here tonight, everyone. And oh, look, Nick Bjugstad just scored. Former Penn, former Pittsburgh Penguin, former Florida Panther, assisted by Nathan Walker, former Hershey Bear. Yeah. Crossing feet, and Bjugstad just had his stick down and puts it into the net. All right. We're fine. We're cool. And then, the Blues are able to tie it up as Jordan Kyrou reminds everybody that he's still Jordan frickin' Kyrou, sniping it past Jari and making it tied at 2. Kyrou's third, Shen is third, Holloway's third, and we are 2-2 after 1. And I've seen this before with the Pens, and I know all of you have too. This is a game where we would get up early and then blow it. I've seen this movie before. I saw this plenty of times last year. The Pens go up by 2, they let a team back in, and then by the third period, everything collapses. I know how this movie goes. It's okay. I know how this movie goes. Couple minutes into the second, Malkin draws a spearing or holding the stick penalty or something, gets up the ice. It's a 6-on-5. And the Pens are passing it around the perimeter. Up, top, down, low, up, down. Ho, ha, guard, turn, parry, dodge, spin, ha, thrust. And thrust, got to get this right. Carlson just looks. Crosby crossing feet across the circles, right over to Parker Wotherspoon, who snipes it past Joel Hofer. Parker Wotherspoon, known for his penalty kill than for putting up goals. Sure, let's get the defensive defenseman in on it. Parker Wotherspoon is first. Crosby is 6. Carlson is 6. 3-2. Pens are back up. And St. Louis does continue to press. As the Pens have like 15 shots at this point, but the Blues, they're going to start rush and transition the other way. A problem was in Columbus was that the Pens would come in one and done in the offensive zone, and Columbus would gather the puck and quickly transition the other way. The same thing was happening tonight with the Blues. And it's probably good they didn't have 2 of their bigger scorers here, because they would have their threats to do that. But it's still there. They still have Neighbors and they still have Bukestad and Kyrou out there. Nathan Walker's a menace on skates. I should know. I watched him for 6 years. But if you're a Pens fan going into the third, okay, is this a team that can hold a lead? Is this a team that can get the dagger in and not make things sweated out before Brian Russ just goes, sure, I'll be your Huckleberry. Wham! Puts it past Joel Hofer. Kneeling one-timer, feed from Erik Karlsson as Rustys gets it in. A nice tip in, makes it 4-2 to Erik Karlsson gets his 3rd. Crosby gets his 7th. And all right, 4-2 early in the second. We're fine. We're good. He's okay, guys. We got this. But a few minutes later, 2-on-1 the other way as Bjorkstrand feeds up Joseph Matteau, who looks, stays on target. Dumba's actually back, and he's sticking to the lane. He's not going to block the shot. And Matthew Joseph fires, and he scores. Okay. Jari was square with the shooter. Dumba took away the pass. What happened? Oh, Jari cheated a little bit off the post, and it just... Oh. Maybe would have liked better post coverage there, Jari. I mean, that's the only knock I'm going to give him the entire night. It's not that bad. But kind of one of those moments where you'd like a goalie to make a save. But I'll also give credit to Matteau. That was a nice shot. 4-3. Time to sweat it out, Pens fans. Time to sweat it out. And the Pens actually do a good job of breaking up anything in the slot, getting some good, timely blocks from Crosby. Everybody's out there. The 4th line gets out there of the Lizotte, and the big, beefy line gets out there. Everybody committed to shot blocking, swatting pucks out of the way, and Jari making saves when he has to. What is this team? What any of us would thought would be. Off comes Hofer, 3.5 to go. Rustys feeds it up to Crosby to the empty net, and no, it's not an empty net. Hofer's still in. Crosby on a breakaway. Shot, rebound, scores! Sidney Crosby gets the rebound. His own rebound. I almost wonder if that was intentional. He skates in, and it was a soft shot that goes blink right off the chest protector, falls in front of Hofer, and Crosby cleans up his own garbage, puts it in. 5-3. They pull Hofer. Malkin gets the empty netter. Gino gets it in. 6-2, and we are done here. Pens win 6-3. Malkin gets his 3rd Brazel gets his 6th. Crosby gets his 7th and surpasses 1,700 points in a career. So big night. Rusty's gets his 4th assist, and Brian Rust is starting to find his scoring touch. And, it's just amazing where we are now, 10 games in. It's amazing where we are at this point. Because Evgeny Malkin, he's tied for 4th in points among skaters. The only ones above him are William Nylander, he's tied with, expected. Macklin Celebrini, Nick Schmaltz of the Mammoth, and Jack Eichel, the Golden Jack himself, out there in Vegas. But he's only 2 points behind. In assists, Malkin leads the league in assists with 12. Well, it'll be 13 after tonight. Behind him, William Nylander with 11th. Mark Stone with 11, and he's injured. Nick Suzuki with 11. Connor McDavid, the Lord and Savior of Canada's hearts, with 11, and the Golden Jack himself with 10. It's just hard to believe that that our Pens are getting scoring. One of our guys who's an expiring this year, who's 37, is leading the league in assists and is 4th in the league in assists right now. And our goaltending is actually in the top 10 of some analytical chart or something. I'm not saying we have elite backstops. We don't. But actually, Tristan Jarry's in top 10 save percentage in the league at .921. Yeah, him. I know. I can't believe it either. So, do we hope? Do we dare to dream, or is it still too soon? I mean, without Raquel, we're going to have to make moves. And I'm hearing the Pens are actually going to try and go out and shop for a left-handed defenseman. We kind of need it. Joe Blomqvist ain't doing anything, which, by the way, say thoughts and prayers for him because that man is so traded. But the Pens right now, and again, I know 10 games in, we're still up there with New Jersey. But now we go on the road. Another road trip to Philly. The Fighting Flyers. The Fighting Trevor Zegrasses. And then to Minnesota for the Fighting Kaprizovs. And then the Fighting Halibucks there in Winnipeg. It's going to be interesting, Pens fans. It's going to be real interesting. But get points now. Get good later. Enjoy it while it's here. Let's go, Pens. I'll catch you next time.